Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. I literally just spent 20 minutes filming a video and the camera wasn't recording. So yay! And I have to do it all over again. But I just wanted to kind of make a little video describing my coming out story as trans. I will go back to when I realized the day that I realized I was transgender. For those of you who don't know, I am male to female transgender. I am 21 years old and I have been on hormones now for 4 months. So I'm going to take you back to 2015. So that was the first time that I realized something was up with my body. I always knew as a child, I always just felt like a girl, but I thought that everyone felt like the other gender. Like I felt like people were born in the wrong body, like everyone was born in the wrong body. So I was like, oh, I'm a girl, but like I'll just be a boy because, you know, that's how I was born. So it used to be like manageable, the dysphoria. And for those of you who don't know, dysphoria is the, you know, pain and the mental agony of being born in the wrong body and having male, like picture it as you, a cisgender person, whoever's watching this, if you're cisgender, just picture it like you have a, if you're a girl, picture having a penis, like you, or if you're a guy, picture having a vagina. Like it's clearly going to cause you pain because it's like, that's not supposed to be there. That's basically what dysphoria is. It comes in all, you can have genital dysphoria, you can have just body dysphoria. So that's that. So as a child, I was very, I would take like my mom would give me gym shorts and basketball shorts, obviously, to wear to the gym or to wear to go out and play. And I would make them into skirts. Like I would put both my legs in one hole and then I would just walk around and they'd be like, what's up? What's up with that kid? So people thought, my family thought that I was gay for a while. So there's a huge difference, and I can't stress this enough because a lot of people don't understand this. And it's okay to not understand because it's a hard thing to understand. But there's a huge difference between being gay and being transgender. First of all, gay people, it's a sexuality. You know what I mean? So they feel as though they are in the right body, but they're just attracted to the same sex. That's it, you know? Sexuality and gender, two different things. For me, it's in my soul and who I am is a straight woman. I am sexually attracted to straight men or masculine men. Like I'm not attracted to gay men because I'm a straight woman. I could find a gay guy, wow, he has a great body, he's attractive, but I'm attracted to straight men that are attracted to straight women. I don't know how to say this, but basically like every other straight woman, if that makes sense, for me anyway. Just that's I'm not speaking for all trans people at all, so don't think that. I'm just saying for me personally, my sexual orientation and what I enjoy. There are trans women that are lesbians, there are trans women that are bisexual, there are trans men that are gay, there are trans men that are bisexual, there are trans men that are straight. Sexuality is different than gender. People don't get that. So when I first came out as trans, I'm kind of jumping back and forth to my father, and he was, you know, okay, well, wow. He said, so are you gonna like women now? And I was like, what? And I was like, no, Dad. I was like, I'm gonna like guys. I like guys. And he was like, oh, I mean, I'm just confused. And I was like, it's okay. I mean, it's not like my sexuality magically changes. But yeah, so I was like, nope, I like men, always like men, like, you know. So let me take you back just to when I started to experiment. So I was 17 when I knew that I was trans, and I didn't know what trans was because I did not know the word. I just knew that I was a girl. I knew I was supposed to be born a girl. So I started to get really sad, and I kind of what I did was I thought that fighting it would make it go away. Like I was just like, I'm just going to start dressing like the guy I am, that I knew I wasn't, but the guy I was born as, and this will all go away. No, it got worse, obviously. So I was, you know, dressing as a guy, whatever, and then I was pretending to be straight. a straight male, and it just did not work out. So that's when the dysphoria started getting really bad. I was very depressed. I would hate waking up every morning. I was like, oh, another day of this bullshit. And there were just nights that I really was in a dark, dark place, and I would sit in my bed and think to myself, like, if I don't wake up in the body that I know I should have, a woman's body, like, don't even wake me up. I would say that, you know. And it was hard. As a child, my mom told me that if I was born a girl, she would have named me Veronica. So my alter ego, when people weren't around, was Veronica. I was like, oh, I'm Veronica, blah, 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 blah. Like, I would have conversations with myself with pretending other people were there. Yeah, I'm crazy. And I thought that everyone had an alter ego. I thought, like, people, you know, had different people in their body. Not that I have multiple personalities, but I'm saying, like, I thought that guys were girls when people weren't around. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. But basically, I thought it was normal. I was like, so I'm a girl, but I was just given the wrong body. But it's okay. I can pretend to be a boy. And it just got worse. So I remember I was about 18. I came out as gay to my parents, and it just felt so wrong. And I heard that I was like, that's when I already knew I was a girl. And I was like, I'm just going to come out as gay because maybe then I can start wearing makeup and start, you know, being girlier. So everyone's like, coming out is the best experience. And I was like, it didn't do anything for me because it wasn't authentic. Like, I wasn't a gay male. So coming out as something that you're not going to feel anything from me. So I started wearing just like foundation to school, like just foundation and concealer. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was putting it all over my face. I was looking a hot mess. I was putting bronzer all over my face. It was really bad. I don't know if I have pictures, but and so then I fast forward to when I started wearing a bun, and people were like, man bun. And I was like, shut the hell up. I hate that. Because I hate anything calling me a man or handsome or, oh my God. When people said the word handsome, it was like a knife to my soul. It was horrible. At any rate, what else? Oh, so yeah, I started wearing my hair up, and then I started wearing bangs and blah, blah, blah. And so fast forward to when I finally came out as trans. This was back in October of 2017, so just a few months ago. I was sitting in class, and something came over me. Like, my depression was getting bad, my anxiety. So I finally was like, I can't do this. And I felt like I was going to throw up. I was like, oh my God, like, this is like really bad. Like, I felt like I was going to have an anxiety attack, throw up, and like shit myself all in one. So I was like, I need to call my mom. I was texting my mom. So I was like, I'm going to call her. I was like, I'm going to call her. I'm going to tell her. And my friends already knew about this because I kind of had like a crying session with all of them. So they knew I was going to tell my mom. So I called my mom and told her, and she bawled her eyes out. But basically how I said it was, I called her and I was like, I'm depressed. She's like, about what? What's wrong? I was like, I hate my body. I hate myself. She's like, what do you mean? Like, do you want to lose weight? Like, what's going on? And I was like, no, I just hate my body. And this was the point where I really started to get feminine. Like, I was wearing female clothes, makeup, everything. And she just was like, what? I don't understand. Like, what's wrong with you? What do you mean? And I basically was like, I hate my body. I hate who I am. And she's like, what do you want to be? And I was like, I didn't say anything. And she's like, do you want to be a woman? And that's when it hit me. And I was like bawling. And I was like, please don't, disown me. Don't hate me. I'm sorry. And she's like, don't apologize for who you are ever. This is life. We're going to get through it. We're going to do whatever we have to do to make you happy. Like, that's our mission. And from then on, me and my mom were so close. Like, our relationship healed. I forgot to mention that the months leading up to my transition, I was not really talking to my parents. I wasn't hanging out with them. Like, I would talk to them for 2 minutes a day and then go back up to my room because I just felt like I was keeping a secret, which I was. And I just felt like if I can't be my authentic self to you, I can't have a conversation with you. Like, it was just bad. It got really bad. And I was like, I don't want to have no relationship with my parents anymore. Like, I'm losing my family because I'm faking who I am. So I came out to her, and we had a crying session and everything. And she looked into getting me on hormones. We started doing that. We started the therapist. Like she got everything together. She was amazing. We waited a little bit to tell my dad. And I'm going to tell you about what happened with my dad. So I was not there when my mom told my dad, just because my dad, I love him to death, but he's kind of he's a hothead, but you never know what you're going to get with him. Like, he could come in the house happy. Oh, I bought you this. Oh, everything's great. Or he could come in the house screaming and yelling about something. So he's very, like, I don't know, he's hot and cold. So it's like walking on eggshells. So my mom, we know how he is. So I was like, I'm not going to be there when you tell dad. Like, I'm going to be at work. You tell him and then text me and tell me how it goes. And tell me if I shouldn't come home. So I was begging her to do it for days. She was just like, I can't right now. Like, I got to think about this. So I was at work and she said, I told him, and he stormed out of the house on the front porch, and I was like, shit. I was like, oh my God. And basically she said that before I came out as trans, when I started wearing female clothes and stuff, she said he made a comment one time that if Chris becomes a woman, like, I'm leaving. So I thought about that, and I was like, that's it. Like, my relationship with my father is done. Like, for now, forever, I don't know. So I was like at work, and I was like, oh my God, like, what? So she said that finally he came in the house, and he, just said, that's okay, it's all right, whatever. And she said that he basically changed his tone, and he said, I want Chris to be happy, and this is what we have to do. And, I don't care about anyone of my friends that doesn't accept this, because, we had our life. It's time for Chris to have, he said because this is before I started transitioning, his life. So that was really sweet. And they've been absolutely over the top supportive and insanely just amazing parents. I have the best parents, and I'm so grateful for them. So it's just, right now, it's 2018. I hope it's going to be a good year, because I've had way too many bad years. So yeah, that was kind of a short little glimpse into my coming out story. I posted a video yesterday on my results from HRT for the past 3 months, and you can go ahead and check that out. But yeah, that was all I wanted to share with you guys today. So thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe already. Thank you.